MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Adam Jones is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 2-2 coming now to Jones. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
Second here
now at the plate, Tim Beckham. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. The 2-1 home to Beckham. Sent on the ground out to second. Phillips is there. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Again, he sends it out of play. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo
high in the air out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it 1 away. Now batting, Eddie Rosario. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Eddie Rosario becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
On the ground up the middle. And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. At the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a line drive. And this is by Moreland and down the line. A fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Phillips for one. On to Moreland. It's a double play. Striding into the box, Pablo De La Cruz. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
This inning looked like it was going to really get out of hand. That double play ball really came in handy. He'd already given up 2 runs. Now you can't let anything else get started. This is a big hitter to get out.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
High pop-up. Machado is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Sandy León, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty will get there, and he puts it away to retire. At the plate, Wellington Castillo, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. The 0-1 on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it heads toward the 330 sign in right. The relay, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Brandon.
And that misses, ball 1. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty has a beat on it. 1 out. So digging in now, Yunel Escobar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Piscotty is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. The 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hit hard towards center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And Alvarez has got a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He reached on a single in his first try. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch to contact, get the double play here.
Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's really been good this game around the plate.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rosario is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball just a bit up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. Into the box now, Pablo De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a digging in for his second at bat, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here he comes again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the runner back. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. No runs, just one hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch. That pitch right there, he's trying to keep it from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First time up, he went down looking. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Digging in, Wellington Castillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is skied out toward right. Moving under it, Cruz. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Adam Jones. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Tim Beckham. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cruz is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
And leading off with a halo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Albert. On the ground to the left side. And Beckham's throw is in time at first. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped foul wide of first. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The second baseman,
so bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the second baseman Brandon Phillips. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Jones. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And the slider stayed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Low apparently for a ball. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Phillips backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Trumbo. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Tough slider down low for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Too high. 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
2 strikes.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now batting, right fielder,
Stephen Piscotty is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strikes. He's doing it 80% of the time.
And the throw is in time to get him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yunel Escobar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. In now is Lorenzo Kane. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Here comes the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken in here by Beckham for the 2nd out. Here's Miguel Sano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Scope. Jesse Chavez.
Jonathan Scope.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Hit on the ground to 3rd. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 6.
Ready once again, Pablo De La Cruz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. out of play. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The batter, number 1.
At the plate, Tim Beckham looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Ready for another chance. Mitch Moreland will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. Digging in, Albert Pujols. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And now Albert sends a high drive. He got a lot of it to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Digging in, the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Aaron O'Day takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Piscotty, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Beckham fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz going back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he's going to get there as he starts out the 8th with a leadoff triple. Bud Norris.
Mark Trumbo. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 21.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Mark Trumbo stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Drilled to the right side, and he's retired here, 1 away. In now, Pedro Alvarez, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Digging in, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. To short, hit hard. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. And the second run will score as they stretch things even further, now 7-2. Standing in, Pablo De La Cruz. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Wellington Castillo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Liner towards second. And Escobar has a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Now batting, Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jones patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Third baseman.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. 0-1. Here it comes. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Striding in, Nelson Cruz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Line to the right side. And nearly extra bases to start. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Manny Machado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Cruz over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Brad Brock will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Scope is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. He went deep last time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-0 home now to Albert. A fastball that just misses inside. Sandy Leon waits on deck. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The catcher, number 3.
Now in the box, Sandy Leon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that'll do it as he puts the squeeze on that one, and with a whimper there, that will be the final out of the ball game. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out the